Hello everyone, welcome to Flotsam with me, Banto. So today I wanna try to make some desalinator. So this one removes salts from seawater and generates fresh water in large amounts, and they're really useful. Because comparing them to like the solar steels, you're gonna need a lot of solar steels to be able to produce as much water as you can produce with them. So I feel like I wanna try to get one or two of them, start with one at least, so we can produce a good amount of water. These two passively work though, but to make with the desalinator we're gonna need firewood, so we need to make firewood. And then we're gonna turn the salt water into beautiful drinkable water. Okay, so let's see, where do we wanna go? Looks like we looted everything here. Maybe it's time to go to a new region. Let's see how much plastic. We have a pretty good amount, so let's go and I'm gonna take the main tin to make some oil. So using plastic waste for that. And let's see for these things. We might want to set up some producer output, that this is a way that you can restrict. For example, we never want to have more than 10 of the screws. So that means whenever we put to, for example, if we take our fuel here, which is set to 10, as long as we don't have 10, we will keep pretty much making more oil. And when we get over, we stop making it. So pretty useful, because it sends some good values. So this one, the pipes, I'm gonna load that one to 8, and the reason for that is because I know that the most expensive thing you can make in the game for now, it requires 8 pipes. Dry wood I believe at 100, so they keep drying wood, and water, we could increase that if we want to, maybe set it to like 30, just so we have a little bit of extra spare water. Even if we don't need it at the moment, we might need more later on. So let's go for something like that for now. But we're doing pretty good with both food and water, I must say, so we're pretty safe. Let's maybe send some boats over here, so we can gather a little bit of plastic, meanwhile we're waiting to make a little bit of fuel. And I must say something that's really useful, like I've been doing for a long time, like having your stockpile really close to the boat is super useful. Especially with the seagulls. I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, I don't think it actually is, but if they go to the like an storage yard and someone parks a boat there, they can pretty much just fly between this and this and just deliver really quickly. So that's one reason why seagulls are so really awesome for now. Okay, let's see, we're getting some plastic here, that's good to see. The pickled squid, that's the boat name, and the sloppy floater with Captain Alex. It is a beautiful treasure for us. Let's see, maybe we want to do some more firewood, we're pretty low on it. We have 6 of it now. So one thing I noticed as well, if you think that, oh, I'm never getting firewood, it could be because they have put it in the distiller or the desalinator. So let's see what more things we need if we're going to be making a desalinator. We're going to need some of those pipes, we're going to need 8 of those. And then we will be crafting inside of the scrapsmith, which we have over here. So we will be using 2 metal to produce 1 pipe. So we're gonna need to do 8 of those. So I'm just gonna put the main tin, then we're gonna get 8 of those in total. So that's gonna be good, and then we're gonna be able to make our desalinator and get a lot of water, because they work exactly the same as the distiller, but they produce the double amount of water and use the exact same amount of fuel, so they are really useful to use. And let's see here, I'm gonna maybe cancel one of these for now, to put the work towards something else instead. Okay, so now we have a good amount of fuel. That means when we have over 75%, we can move to a new region. You move into the next region, you will use 75% of your fuel, and you won't be able to return to this area. And this will generate a new map for us. So a totally brand new map, so that way, as the game is now, we can continue forever. As long as we want to continue, we can continue endlessly. So let's see what we got here. We got Long Island, that should have some good drywood, maybe a little bit of metal, and also a little bit of food. Factory Ruins should have some metal and some more fuel. And here we got some more food. And some water, looking pretty good. I think we're just gonna start where we are right now. So let's maybe start with This one, the Long Island. So this one has 40 drywood, 5 metal and 5 in a can of food. So I'm gonna go send over 3 boats to that one to gather. But since we have so many boats, I'm gonna send over a few of them, maybe over to some other places. So let's send over to 3 to the seaweed covered rocks, which have some raw seaweed that we can eat, and also some spores so we can grow that on our seaweed farms. And later on we're gonna be making better food, because we can actually make a food called sushi. And you have to have this one, the food truck. The best food at your favorite truck stop. Serves cooked fish, mussels and sushi. So this one will be using both seaweed and fish. And to get fish you can go, you know, in the ocean to try to fish them up. But we can also unlock this one, the fishing hut. So this one uses a net and bait to catch fish deep below the town. So this one also uses raw seaweed, but we will be getting fish from it. And using one of those, we'll catch 5 fishes. So that's gonna end up being a lot of food. So let's see, let's unlock both of them. There we go. And I might be missing one thing though. Yeah, we're also gonna need a plastic recycler. This is the one we use plastic to turn it into some plastic nets that we can use for catching the fish. So we're gonna need 5 more points to unlock that one. And we should also try maybe to get some more homes today. And I was looking at these houses, by the way. I wonder the visual idea they had when I made it. They kind of look a little bit like a fish, like when they chop up a fish like that to prepare it for eating. It almost looked like they maybe took off the head there or something like that, and then that would be like the backside of the fish or something. I'm not sure if that's where it comes from, but same as the home thing that looks like one of those deep ocean fishes, the anglers. Same for this one. I do think they had a lot of interesting ideas that come from a lot of different places. Okay, so now we're gonna need more metal. We do have the pipes, so I'm gonna cancel the queue here, just to be sure we're not crafting more than we need. Just so we don't use all the metal scrap for it. Because we are gonna need some extra of that. We're gonna need 16 in total, and plus 8 of those pipes. So this is quite an expensive one. But like I said, we also want to keep making these houses, and the good thing about these houses is that they sleep a lot faster, as it says here. But you can also hold 2 drifters, which is pretty awesome. It will take up a little bit less space, and that's always good. And that's one of the reasons why I want to try maybe to go a little bit more for this desaltinator, because it takes this amount of space compared to if I would like fill in like maybe 8 or 10 of these passive generators for water. So instead of using all that space for passively generating water, we can use that and actively do things, and that way we can probably have a bigger town as well. But I do like getting passive water for sure. It's pretty cool, but it's very slow. So I'm gonna put this one somewhere around here. Might do a little walkway so we can go between there faster, so we don't have to like go this way or go this way just to get there. So let's make a walkway with wood. Okay, there we go, that should be perfect. That should allow us to get around a little bit quicker, which is always good. Okay, let's send some boats over to the factory ruins. Some say these ruins could fill the sky with dark clouds. We'd learn a thing or two from them if we studied the relics inside. Could have some oil in them as well. So that's what we're gonna be getting from this one. Some beautiful oil so we can travel along the water. Find more places. Okay, so the next step after the desaltinator, I'm actually gonna destroy maybe both my distillers. I don't think I'm gonna have any use of them anymore. So this one will serve as 2 of these, but we'll use the same amount of fuel as one, so it will use half of the fuel compared to those. And it will also use half of the workforce, because there's only one person working here instead of one on this one and one on that one. So overall it's gonna be a really good thing. I wonder, maybe we can get a fishing boat. I don't normally have fishing boats, but at the same time, if you have one fishing boat, that can't hurt too much, right? Let's do one, I guess. Could be fun. Maybe we find some fish around. There we have some over there. Pretty far away though. Probably not gonna go there. I want to start also to upgrade more these large storage yards. We're gonna have as many of them as possible, which means we're gonna switch out the normal medium storage yard to replace them with the large one, which can have 120 items. So they are almost the same size. It's a little bit smaller, this one, but it can only hold 45 items. So this one is very useful, very, very useful. Okay, looks like we have the points to unlock the plastic recycler, which we will be able to make some nets with. We're kind of low on plastic for now, so I want to probably go and gather a little bit more. Let's see how much fuel we have. I do think one thing with the game, like I said before, when you make firewood, you want to maintain that you sometimes it says 0 here. I think the game also maybe thinks you have 0 with this thing. So for that reason I think it might work maybe the same with the fuel. So because first the fuel, instead of being stored on our storage here, I think it will go inside of this one, our boat, where we see the fuel here, because that is only fuel that has been given to the boat itself. So for that reason I think it might be that they might be crafting more than you actually want sometimes. But we're gonna remove the main tent for this one for now, so we don't use all the plastic for that for now, because we already have a good amount of fuel, right? Okay, the plastic recycler, we can make that one, very nice. So this one, it could be sitting... We probably wouldn't want to like live next to a plastic recycler, and probably don't want to like cook food next to it as well, but at the same time we only have the space we have, right? I might drop it somewhere around here. Or maybe here. It's gonna be really close to the water, doesn't really matter, but if it was like a realistic scenario, maybe you wouldn't be working with a lot of plastic around this one. Or maybe you would, because you don't really have any other option, right? And let's unlock this one, the water container. Can have even more water because it's limited from the beginning. I think the maximum is, yeah, it's 40 water without increasing it. So this one we're gonna put the main tin, start that one. So this one generates 2 water every time. So that's gonna be good. And look at them bicycling there. Who is it? It's Cletus of Loddington. And guys, if you have names, as always, drop them in the comments and I will be selecting a few of you guys to join us. I'm glad to add you guys, so you guys can be a part of my town and go through the adventure together, right? Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. Over here maybe, to get some water, and Lonely Island to get another person. But I must say, they've been really good with updating the game a lot recently. There haven't been so many new features like very recently. But they've been working a lot of performance and stuff like that, so it's definitely running a lot better now than it used to. A lot of weird bugs are fixed and cleaned out. There are still some bugs with seagulls, but as I understand it, they are very, very temporary, because they are like reworking the seagulls, so fixing something that's gonna swap out entirely is not gonna be any reason to put time and effort on that, right? Makes sense? Okay, let's see here. We're gonna get some water. Look at them going up to get some beautiful drinking water. That must be pretty amazing, like going on the ocean for such a long time, seeing all the water. And you think like, there's so much water, but I can't drink it. And then you find a thing like this, just sitting out here, a leaking water tower with fresh water. That would be really awesome, right? That would be amazing. Okay, so we have rescued another person. I didn't see what the name was. I'm so sorry. We have a new person. Let's see, who was it? I think it was this one. Lowest down, Lilo. Makes me think of Lilo and Stitch, the old Disney movie. Really great one, right? I think they even made like 3 movies with Lilo and Stitch, and they also have like a series with them. Some pretty awesome old Disney stuff. Let's see here then. I think we're done with these. It goes really quick because we have so many boats looting. We definitely want to go to this one and see what cover rocks. We can take our boats and go from our boat here to there, but it's gonna take a long time. I often feel like it's easier just to move your boat, because it's not really that hard to get like new fuel anyways, so I feel like moving it is a good idea because it will save a lot of time. So 3 boats as usual, and I guess we can send some boats here to collect a little bit of that while we're not doing anything else. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is to make another one of these woodworking sheds here where we maintain firewood. But I'm thinking of doing another one, and in that one we will be maintaining ropes. So we make sure we always have a few ropes around. You never know when you're gonna need a rope, I guess. Okay, so maybe here could be good. Then we can probably squeeze in another storage yard there, I think so. So let's see here, what do we have for ropes? 10, okay, that's a pretty good amount. We're definitely not gonna keep 100 in nets, that's for sure we're not gonna do. Maybe we can go to 10. The thing that is kind of weird with the water, by the way, is that when you have this one set to like 30 and you have over 30 and you have a lot of passive generators, they will also stop. I kind of wish they would continue no matter what, but that's kind of the way it is. But we need to make some more water storage, because as you can see we can only have 40, we have 58 because we found a lot. So let's see here, this one, we're gonna need one more pipe to make a big one. So let's make a pipe, I guess. Let's make a few extra, why not? Let's do that. So this one, like I said, maintains some ropes. They go pretty quick to craft. I think it's like 30 seconds or something like that. Yeah, 30 seconds. So to make this one, yeah, we need more ropes and also some metal. Okay. I guess we're done with that one. It goes so quick, like when you go next to a landmark and you have so many boats as we have, it goes super quick to like go between things. Super duper duper quick. Okay, so let's make this one. Large water container. And this one, I'm gonna have it sitting here. I'm thinking that since we produce water here, that would be a good place to like drop it off. I guess we can increase the water. Let's increase it to like 60. Yes, we have extra. But you never know when you get into like a situation where you just keep dropping a lot of water. So let's make sure we try to keep even more, I guess. Go crazy, let's go to 80, I guess. We're overkill, but yeah. So this one, okay, we need more ropes. We also need the nets. We haven't made the nets yet. I don't think we have the building yet. Never made it, right? Oh yeah, we have it here. So 4 then, right? Yeah. Some ropes. And then we're gonna be able to do that pretty soon. And then we're gonna need to do a food truck later, which means we're gonna need some more screws. So let's queue up to do some screws in this one. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go then. We came from over there, and we do have some abandoned motorboats there. A viaduct, okay, that's good. A lot of metal. Another lonely island over there, nice. We can try to get a really big population, that would be pretty cool. So the abandoned motorboats, an island where some boats and wreckages landed. Have some metal and some screws, very nice. And this landmark, I really dig this one. Can see when I walk on this one, pretty cool. Okay, someone is coming over, very nice. What I like about this one is they actually like run on this birch tree, it's pretty cool. Pretty awesome, right? So we're doing pretty good with everything, right? We're doing good with food, we're doing good with the water. At least for now we are. But we're also gonna manage our drywood since we'll be making a lot of ropes and also a lot of firewood. How are we doing with drying racks? We have 6 of these beginner ones. We might want to destroy some of them. Oh yeah, look at these nets. Totally looking like they're supposed to look, right? What we're gonna do then? We're gonna destroy a few things here. We're gonna clean up a little bit. We're gonna be upgrading our colony a little bit, which is good to do over time. And we're gonna switch out our drying racks that we have for some better ones like these. So that's only a little bit of drywood and a little bit of ropes. And let's see here, we are also able to do our fishing hut, which we need to have the space for. Maybe here could be good, next to the farm, that would be kind of cool. Or maybe in between the houses, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it looks pretty fun to like have in between other things. I'm gonna have it here, I feel like that could look pretty cool. Kinda like breaks the how it looks with everything else, not only being like normal houses. And look at that, we can even squeeze in the food tractor. I'm gonna have it there, I feel like it looks pretty good there. So everyone living here is gonna smell some delicious food right next to them. But yeah, here we can see like one of the bugs with the seagulls. I think they're like collecting the things they need to build it, but they're actually not flying. But it's a bug that's gonna be fixed eventually. When we get the new seagull revamp. Okay, we have to wait for a few more, so let's see, maybe I can build them before. So this one goes kind of like that, so if we put it here, that should pretty much be safe, right? Yeah, I think that should do exactly, maybe. It'll fit like a glove there, I hope. Then we should be able to squeeze in another one, hopefully. At this side. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do a large storage yard. Let's do that. Let's start with destroying some of these small ones. But yeah, as you can see, the seagulls are pretty OP at the moment when they're bugging out like that. They're like super quick doing things. Okay, so there we go. Looks like we're gonna need some more drywood. Wow, we're really using drywood really quick right now. But yeah, here we got our little fishing hut where we can collect fish. We will be using seaweed for that. So we're gonna keep fishing and we can set the amount we wanna have here. We might not wanna go for like 100, but let's go for like 30 maybe. And sushi, I'm gonna keep that at like 50, which is already pretty overkill. Can lower that up to 50 as well. We're probably not gonna do many of those. But I want to maintain sushi as well. This one, they're gonna be fishing whenever they have time to do so, I guess. There we go. Look at that. Getting some delicious fish from the bottom of the ocean. Pretty awesome. Later, they're gonna be able to do some cooking in the food truck, which looks pretty cool. I also love the art style of this game. There's so many like combination of things of different stuff they salvage on the ocean and they just put it and mashed it together. It looks so freaking awesome, right? So let's see, are we done with that one? Very nice. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go. The Lonely Island, I'm leaning towards that. It's always good to get some more people. Okay, let's see what we got. Got abandoned motorboats, and then we have the Lonely Island with the Wilson Croquette. So we're gonna be saving this guy. Sending over some boats to help him. You're gonna be joining us pretty soon, man. And also, let's send some boat over to the abandoned motorboats. We're gonna send 3 of those over there. Look at that. It looks like we're doing our first sushi. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Maria's doing some sushi. How people gonna love that. Yes, this is pretty much how fresh as you can get it. Like fishing here, then moving over the fish directly next to it, where we'll be cooking the sushi together with some seaweed directly next to it. That is as good as it can get, right? Produced it nearby and cooked homemade, I guess. But yeah guys, this is gonna be it for today with Flotsam. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'm gonna be doing some videos of some other games pretty soon as well, so we can mix up the content here on YouTube a little bit to get a little bit of mixed, and that's gonna be, I think that's gonna be fun. So we might be doing some more of Stonehearth, a new series with that, and also thinking of doing another one with Founder's Fortune, which got some new updates very, very recently with a new system for professions. So I'm gonna be looking into that. So guys, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified when I upload videos. So thanks for watching. Hope you're gonna have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys soon again. Have a great one, everyone.